Alright, we're getting set up for the second cast of the night. We're doing a VRML match, Ethycs versus Blue.X. Pretty similar teams here. Let's see those ecos. Everybody's buying Spectrals here, so that's, we see Spectrals a lot 'cause it's a very powerful gun in this game. So we're going to see how they get put to use on both sides here. Blue.X is going to be playing, offense, or the enforcers for the first map. First map being hideout. As you can see here, they're setting up outside of the site in storage. It looks like it might be a storage and a wall push. All of Ethycs playing kind of together here. Lich playing as a kind of a roam. Chris setting up that wall on B site. The rest of Blue.X just kind of hiding in this back corner here. That door goes open. Dino's the closest person in that corner. That wall goes open, and Dino is sitting kind of close in that hiding spot. It looks like Lich is going to be above on that hatch, going for that flank. Aiden setting up that wall, getting every angle open. A smart play here. Some fires exchange. Aiden able to take Little Darky in the back of that site there. Kamikaze able to take Dino. Stizzy from the connector there, able to take some kills. Cookie on that flank, moving fast. That EMP is down. The time is now in Blue.X's possession. Lich getting aggressive there in a bit of a fight with Aiden. Goes able to take Aiden there. The rest of Blue.X for repositioning outside. Getting another angle on that EMP. A 3v3 here, pretty even now. Stizzy moving to that laundry window. Gonna peek out, see if they can find any kills here. They can't. Will calling them out. Cookie repositioning outside that door there. Trying to get an angle on these guys. That audio bait there. Running out of time. The time's in their possession now. Cookie able to take one. Cookie able to take two. That EMP wide open. Chris dropping down. Able to take two again. Lich on that flank. Very, very hurt here. The time is running out. Chris able to take that third kill. That first round going to Blue.X. A very, very fast start here on tonight's match. Let's see how that eco gets spent. Blue.X full buying, it looks like. Everybody except for Mori here. 3 Vezins. Will and Mori kind of saving. Or not, just Will saving. With those Vezins. Very aggressive play here. Just run, or with that eco, just getting those Vezins in possession at the beginning of the game. You have to be very, very confident in your playstyle to be able to commit to those. We're going to see how Blue.X handles these Vezins and how they get implemented on the kitchen site here. A very tough site, but a good site to have Vezins on. Ethycs running Spectrals again. Little Darky running running that Omen. We're going to see if that fire rate over the Spectral, but the less damage will help out here. Setting up outside of laundry here. Those two, Chris and Mori setting up here. Cookie on the master bedroom with Lich coming to support there. Kamikaze and Will moving kind of together here. That first kill off from Chris there takes one. Cookie repositioning through that long hallway. Are they going to go for the kills here, or are they going to try to cut off that flank? Cookie kind of sitting behind the table here. Chris coming into that angle. Aiden already in garage here, leading that charge all the way up to that wall. Cookie trying to get a little bit more aggressive. They're trying to take a possession of a Vezin here. Chris not facing that angle. Cookie coming around fast, able to get that kill. Mori attempting for that refrag, getting aggressive here, able to take Cookie. That flank getting shut down. That Vezin still in possession. Little Darky able to take Kamikaze with that Omen. That Vezin goes down. Will setting up on that head peek. Very split up play from Blue.X now. In a 3v3, an even match again. Kind of a slower play by Blue.X now. Little Darky playing in the back of that site. Dino coming to us, kind of assist here. I wonder if they're going to get that wall set up. They do have breaching foam. Or are they going to reposition here? Try to think of a new strat. Will still on that head peek. Kind of in a tough position, or a powerful position here. Looks like they are going to set up that wall. Aiden crossing into the laundry room there. Catches some fire from Little Darky, but able to return fire fast enough to get that kill. Dino and Stizzy in the back of the site here. Now completely, those walls go wide open. That nade right into that connector. Mori able to commit to the site and get that EMP down. Dino goes down to Aiden there. Stizzy now in a 1v3. That EMP down. In a very tough spot here now with that Spectral, but having a heal, so they have that health advantage if it comes to that. Looks like a flank moving up the stairs here. Is it going to be a save? Are they going to try to save that healing syringe? Or maybe try to take possession of a Vezin. We're going to see here. Looks like a reposition from Stizzy. Moving back around the lobby area. Behind enemy lines in A. Getting aggressive up to that connector. Aiden able to take that kill with that Vezin. That clutch getting shut down by Blue.X. Blue.X getting another point there. Moving into round 3. That Vezin by a very, very smart investment by Blue.X there. Allowing them to get that win and get all the way onto that site and control it. A couple of them went down, but they're still able to buy Vezins here. That save from Ethycs kind of working out there. There's two Vezins on the table now. Little Darky and Lich running those Vipers. So is Stizzy there. We're gonna see how those get put to use here with the lower damage compared to the Vezin, but still a fire rate that's better than like a Spectral. So we're gonna see how they play that again. Blue.X playing kind of the same strat here, moving to the B side on basement. Are they gonna go for the hatch play? We're gonna see. Again, Chris setting up that wall. Looks like they're gonna play the same play again. I think Aiden's gonna go for that hatch. Yeah, Aiden's gonna go for that hatch with Kamikaze there. Will, Mori, and Chris playing together at the site, the wall. A little dark in the back of that site there, Lich on the flank. That hatch gets open. Lich very, very close on that tight corner, coming around that angle fast. Able to get that kill on Aiden. Does a bunch of damage to Mori there. Are they going to be able to grab that Vezin? Mori keeping them off that Vezin, that nade, going way out there, but not able to find anybody. Lich able to grab that Vezin, now in possession of one of those higher power weapons, but that site is wide open now. Little Darky repositioning, able to take Will. Putting down that Vezin, Chris sitting in that corner. Little Darky coming around that angle, not able to get that kill there. .X in a bit of a pinch here, 3v5. Ethycs able to counter that play and forcing them to reconsider their strategies here. Cookie in that kitchen area. That's going to be their major rotate. We're going to see how that gets put to use here in a couple seconds. More repositioning down that river. Are they going to go for A? It looks like that might be the strategy here because Chris is repositioning into Cellar here with that EMP and that Vezin in possession. Kamikaze coming to reposition and assist here. Little Darky able to take Mori in that river. A very tough spot to be in here. Now in a 2v5, Chris and Kamikaze. We're going to see how they play it. How smart are they going to take it super smart and try to get a few pick and runs here? Maybe a reposition. Are they splitting up? I don't think they're splitting up. I think they're just going to continue down that one of the roof here. I wonder what the strategy is going to be here. They're going to go for a save. Oh, they're just trying to reposition, get another angle on that site. Blue.X having that point lead. I wonder if they are going to save because they're pretty comfortable here with that 2-0 lead. If they let them get another round, it would be a 2-1 lead. But it would give Ethycs that breathing room when it comes to switch the turnover, giving them that ability to fight for that win and not having to fight for that tie. So it looks like they might actually be going for that save and keeping those Vezins in possession here. Trying to bait a few shots out, trying to get Ethycs to get a little bit too aggressive and peek that window, but Ethycs are playing smart, sticking to those sites and not letting any kills happen here. Cookie getting called out from that run out, but that save, keeping those Vezins in possession, that might have been the smart play here, because a couple of the .X players are going to be able to get Vezins again. Chris and Kamikaze able to keep possession. Mori able to buy a Vezin. Will and Aiden both able to buy Vezins too. They're able to keep possession of those Vezins, but that gives Ethycs another round, and they have Vezins now. So we're gonna see in the next couple rounds here if that save was a benefit or a problem for .X here. It's now on that top floor site. I think they might either be going for it looks like they're going to go for either a hatch or a balcony push here. Looks like a mix of both. Yeah, a couple on the skylight. A bit of a split up play here. We're going to see if they can use their timing to pinch some of these angles fast enough to get a few kills here and try to win this round. Try to keep possession of that lead. Kamikaze getting that balcony open. Nobody's here to assault it though. They're a lot of the Ethycs players are playing on the side, except for Lich here playing in the master bedroom. That hatch going open. They have a bunch of angles now to assault from. Will, Kamikaze, and Aiden and Chris able to get right up to A site. That wall getting primed up. Cookie in the far back of the site here, watching it repositioning into that shower area. That EMP going down. Will able to take Cookie there. They have a very strong foothold now. Steezy coming around that corner, gets taken out by Kamikaze on that refrag. Lich throws that nade way out there, but it's not going to find anybody. Dino in that connector, trying to get some support back. Looks like they're not. .X has very powerful control of that site now, so it's going to be a very tough fight for Ethycs to get that site back. We're going to see if they can. Lich at that doorway. A lot of the Blue.X players playing from that corner. Able to take two. Now opening up that area, bringing it to a 2v3. Aiden in the shower. Committing that site. Goes down to Cookie's trip mine there. That EMP, Little Darky going for that defuse. Chris in a 1v3 here. Goes down to Lich. It looks like another round is going to be going to Ethycs here. Bringing it to a 2v2, moving into round 5, or a 2-on-2, moving into round 5. A very, very close game here. Is .X going to be able to buy Vezins again? It looks like they are, but it's going to be a very tight. Their eco is going to be very tight for the next couple rounds here. Will going with the Cadillo there. Kamikaze not able to buy, it looks like. This is going to be. Their eco is going to be very, very, it's going to struggle if they do not win this next round. So that's why they're investing these Vezins and trying to get a couple rounds on Ethycs here so that they can not have to worry about that eco. These teams are pretty similar, but Ethycs is just able to cut off .X's aggression once they get onto the site. Once they get onto the site, they're able to get onto the site super fast. But Ethycs is just able to cut that off fast enough to get a few points back. They're kind of learning from each other right now and getting some learning some strategies. Cookie at the kind of a rotate here. That window in laundry going open. They're playing again, kind of the same strategy here, going for that B site. A bunch of roams coming from Ethycs here. Are they gonna? I wonder if they're gonna get a big old fight up here on the top floor toward that hatch. Aiden already way in garage there. Mori able to take Steezy. Little Darky able to take Aiden in that garage. Cookie able to take Chris there. They now know that there's a fighter up in that flank on the roof there. That EMP now down, but it's within Mori's reach here. Cookie a little bit of a reposition here, trying to get an angle on Mori. No, repositioning back to that shower. The wall bangs coming through from Little Darky here, and Dino Addicted getting called out, or Cookie getting called out by those pings. A bit of a slowdown on the play here because Ethycs was able to slow down the play by cutting off some of those players going for the hatch there. Cookie kind of on that flank behind Mori here. Mori did not pick up that EMP. I wonder why. Cookie kind of repositioning. A bunch of pings coming through. They're slowing it way down. They have plenty of time to make a move here. Kamikaze and Will still in garage. I guess they're just waiting for that EMP to get back in possession. Cookie and Mori in a bit of a cat and mouse up on the top floor. I guess they're just waiting for Ethycs to get a little bit impatient, and that's just what happens. Kamikaze going down a little darky there on that head peak. Bring it to a 2v4. That EMP still not in anyone's possession right now. Cookie and Mori in a bit of a cat and mouse fight again. Cookie kind of going for that EMP. Are they going to meet Mori here in a bit of a turns of tables here? Mori calling out Cookie. Cookie not facing that angle, coming around that corner fast. That pre-fire, getting Cookie at the top of that hatch there. That EMP now back in possession. Right above that hatch, bring it to a 2v3. A bit more even now. That hatch getting primed up. That hatch getting blown. I wonder how the play is going to go here now. Little Darky getting aggressive there. 30 seconds. The plays have to be made now, or they're going to risk that time running out. Mori repositioning back to that laundry room. Little Darky in a different position here. Watching that garage. Both the .X players moving back to the roof here. Are they going for another save? Another save? Is that two? That's not two saves in a row, but they were very close. That save before the round and the save now, keeping those Vezins in possession and not extending those ecos. Ethycs is just able to shut down their assaults here and forcing them into these ties. I guess that .X is getting their aggression just cut off here. Ethycs now 3-2 moving into round 6 here. This is the turnover phase, the round where you want to spend that eco, like you see on Ethycs right here, really buying out with those all those Vezins and that those defense. I don't really know what they're doing over here, but yeah, a bunch of utility bought from both sides here. .X is still able to buy Vezins. Oh, Will sticking to that Cadillo. I wonder if that eco disadvantage here is gonna cause major problems here, or if .X can keep up their aggression, get onto that site, and hold it again at the top floor. I think they're not gonna go for a push. It might, or are they going for an A push? I don't know. They're all on the roof here. Maybe a B from that hatch. Getting that hatch set up. The Ethycs players playing all on the site. It seems to be super effective. It looks like they might be going for another A push again. We're going to see if they can change up the strategy a little bit here and try to get this win here on this the 6th round. Try to tie it up when it comes to turnover and make it even when they come over to that pistol round. The play is kind of slowing down here for .X. They've got 2 minutes on the clock, so think of a strategy here. That door goes open. You can see Ethycs heard that audio. They're repositioning fast, getting that door blocker down. Aiden setting up that wall. The play's about to start here. That door goes open. That nade right outside of the range of hurting Chris there. Lich repositioning, trying to get an angle on that EMP. That EMP is now down a 5v5 here. Aiden is kind of hurt, but they have that EMP down. They can go to their defensive positions now and just hold that spot. Ethycs are going to have to try to either get some kills here or smoke off that site and try to get onto it for that defuse. It's a very tough spot to be here for defense. A bit of a fight at the hatch here. They have to make a play. Blue.X able to set in an anchor down on that site. Lich repositioning here. The time is running out. They have to make a play here soon. Mori taking a bunch of damage from the top of that hatch there. Lich getting aggressive on that EMP, and Dino moving to assist here. The time is very much running out. They have to commit to that. Lich able to take Kamikaze. Aiden able to take that refrag. Little Darky on Will there. The time is running out. Will they commit to it or bail off and get keep that eco? Aiden able to take Cookie there. Reposition from Aiden. Aiden will take 3. That EMP going off. .X getting their 3rd round, bringing it to a tie on turnover. The teams have now turned over. It's now, the ecos are now very even. If we take a look at that leaderboard here, the eco is now it's now evened out, and the game is super evened out now because it's a tie moving into the round 7 here. We're gonna see who can get that lead coming into the next couple rounds here. Who can get this first map under their belt and have that first step to the win here? It's anybody's game right now at that 7. At round 7 here. Couple seconds left on the clock. Looks like it's going to be that bottom floor again. A very common play here to push that B site. That pre-nade going way out, but not finding anybody. Chris getting aggressive. You're trying to find some kills. Takes a bunch of damage from Dino there. They definitely know that there's a couple fighters in that back corner now. Lich and Cookie repositioning to get that hatch. Aiden taking a bunch of damage from Little Darky there in that back corner. No roamers from .X, so Ethycs can get all the way up to that hatch now. Chris very low health here. Looks like they're going to try for that flank. Cookie watching that angle. Or not, bailing off that angle. That might be the smart play here. But that allows Ethycs to get all the way up on the site, on the hatch here. And create an angle. Lich able to take Mori. Cookie able to take Chris. Cutting off that flank. Kamikaze in storage here. Will and Aiden stuck in the back of B site. They're in positions where they cannot move. If Aiden tries to get a little bit too aggressive here, they can be cut out by that hatch. Stizzy getting a little bit aggressive there. Kamikaze just barely surviving there. The rotate. Koki on that flank, moving into A. What's the play going to be here from Ethycs? They have that EMP and the sites are open. Looks like Cookie's going to be on that flank in Cellar. Little Darky able to go down. Gets in a bit of a fight there. Able to take Will. Kamikaze on that refrag. Finding Aiden. Lich able to find another on Kamikaze. Aiden now in a 1v2 here. Stuck in the back of Connector here. Cookie gets aggressive with that Cyclone. Finds Aiden. Ethycs getting that 1 point lead on turnover. I wonder if they're going to go super aggressive with those Vezins and try to have that early eco advantage. Little Darky and Lich buying Vezins. 3 Vezins on the table. I wonder if the rest of them are going to buy Vezins. Yeah, looks like it. Everybody on Ethycs able to buy Vezins here. That strong eco start moving into round 8. Moving into round 8 here. Ethycs having that 1 point lead. Let's see if they can keep that momentum and get these next couple rounds under their belt and try to control this map. Or if .X can make a little bit of a comeback here, get a couple points on their side, maybe they can win this map. We're gonna see. It's anybody's game still, even though Ethycs still has that 1 point advantage. We're gonna see if the comeback is possible. These are pretty even teams here. I'm not seeing a major skill gap from both these teams. They're playing very similarly, especially when it comes to strategies and how they get onto the site. Looks like they're all of Ethycs are moving together on that rooftop. Are they going to go for A? Because every time they got .X got the site, they played for A site. I think they're going to not do that and go for B, which might be the smart play here because it looks like .X is expecting an A push. That skylight is open. There's nobody in the B long hallway right now. So that's an open assault area. That hatch going down. Lich with that EMP moving into the lobby area. Kamikaze in that tight angle. Lich able to find Will. Kamikaze still in that tight angle. Not able to find a solid hit there. Aiden able to take Cookie. Little Darky able to rush that connector and get 2 kills there. Putting Chris and Kamikaze at the bottom of a floor below in a 2v4 at a major eco disadvantage here. Those Vezin buys doing a whole bunch of work there. Kamikaze moving up the stairs here around on the B long hallway. That EMP is down. It's now in Ethycs' favor. Lich kind of on that flank on the balcony, gets called out by, able to find Kamikaze. They didn't see them apparently. Chris moving up that staircase in that lobby. Trying to take it kind of slow. They're running out of time here. They have to make a serious play or save. The decision has to be made now. They're at a major eco disadvantage with that Spectral, so they're going to have to get really lucky or be very, very smart about how they play. A little Darky getting aggressive in that A side, coming around that backside corner. Chris watching that angle, able to take able to take a little Darky, Steezy on that flank, able to get that refrag on Chris. Ethycs getting a 5th round, now having that 5-3 lead, moving in to the next, around the next round here. That's a seriously strong lead to have. .X able to buy 3 Vezins, but they're very much hurting for eco. Ethycs having so much eco on this next round here, on round 9, able to buy those Vezins back and get util afterwards too, and still be able to buy again the next round. They have that strong lead, so they're gonna try to keep that. That you can see that aggression from their eco again. They're very confident with their money. So we're gonna see how that confidence and that aggression gets put to use here. Aiden very close in that corner here, tries for that wall bang. Kamikaze trying to get some shots from around that van there. That drone goes in, gets called out, or Kamikaze gets called out by that drone. Kamikaze trying to keep them, or keep the Ethycs player in that site. Cookie able to take Kamikaze there. Chris on that flank from the roof. Are they going to find Cookie here in that top left corner? It doesn't look like it. Until they get a little bit too aggressive here. Ethycs sticking, kind of anchoring to that angle. Even though the .X players are very close here. Those wallbangs come through. Aiden able to take that kill. Little Darky able to take that refrag. Cookie moving down that stairs. Maury playing from theater here. Who's going to have the angle? Cookie repositioning. Dino coming down the stairs. They now have possession of that whole side of the map. Maury doing some damage there from the theater. But Ethycs has control of B-site. Ethycs having that player advantage, setting up that wall. Chris still on that flank from above the stairs. That hatch goes down. Little Darky able to take Will there. Chris and Maury now in a 2v5 or 2v4. A very tough spot to be in here. They have to win these next couple. They have to win this round, or have to fight for that tie. Cookie watching that angle. Kind of really exposed here, but able to take that kill on Chris. Maury now in a 1v4. In that connector, getting pinched by Little Darky here, coming around that backside corner. Doesn't know that they're there, repositioning off that side. Dino coming to assist here. Little Darky having that angle first, getting that kill. Ethycs now 6 against 3 now. Coming into the next round, they have that point advantage. They have to all .X can do now is fight for that tie. All they can do is fight for that tie now. So we're going to see if .X can come back here. Their eco very much hurt from that last round. Kamikaze going with that Knut. 2 Knuts on the table for .X. I think they know that this is a tough spot to be in. So they're going to run those, they're trying to run those Knuts as a Hail Mary, I guess. Ethycs able to buy again. Having a bunch of eco here. This is where you'd probably be a lot more, it seems like they're a lot more confident now, since they have that 6 point lead, or that 6-win lead there. We're gonna see if that eco, that confidence from that eco, can keep the pace up and get them the win on this first map. Again, setting up at the B site. Oh, they're moving to A site. That might be the smart play here. We've seen a lot of repeat plays from both teams here. That wall gets set up. It looks like it's gonna be a distraction on this side, on the B side, and the major assault's gonna be on A. That wall goes open. Chris moving the laundry, probably trying to get an angle on that. Kamikaze in. Seller there goes down to Lich, calling that angle perfectly, able to get that kill there. Mori in the back of the A site here, able to find a kill on Little Darky. They now are getting called out by their team. Will coming to assist on A site. Sizzy very close there. Dino taking some damage from the site here, or Lich taking some damage from the site here. Setting up that wall. That wall goes down. Stizzy able to take Mori behind that counter. Will standing in connector. In a bit of a tough spot here. Chris on that rotate, moving from the top of the stairs. Will able to find a kill there, but Dino gets that refrag. Lich able to get that EMP down. Chris and Aiden in a 2v3. Chris coming down the stairs here. Aiden coming to assault from the arcade area. Able to find 2. Dino able to shut down Chris. Now in a 1v1. Dino very hurt here, fighting Aiden, but they have that point lead. That EMP not yet down by Dino here. But I don't know if Aiden knows that EMP is in their possession. A bit of a reposition here. Maybe the rotate, the flank, maybe that's the smart play in this kind of situation where it's a 1v1. Both of you have Vezins, but Dino has that cloak. Aiden trying to counter that flank there, finding a deeper corner to hide in. Dino moving quietly. We're going to see who here has the better angle when it comes to this fight, coming around this doorway in arcade. 1 minute left. This is where the major decision has to be made here. Will Dino commit to that site? It looks like they are. Aiden getting aggressive on that door, pushing up. Not watching that angle, swinging around. Dino able to get that kill. That clutch going to Dino. Ethycs getting that win on the first map here. This game now going to their favor. We're going to see if they can win the next map here and completely shut down this match super quickly here. Moving back to the lobby area. We could talk about the plays from both sides here for a little bit. But you saw that aggression from Ethycs, just getting out of that site and just holding it and able to get that EMP down, watching those flanks from every angle, just expanding on each play every time, and not over-committing to a specific strategy here. Catching .X kind of off guard a lot of the time there, especially when it got to those sites, when .X was able to get possession of those sites a bunch of the time. They were getting that lead at the beginning there, but Ethycs was just able to shut that down and just get control, or retake control of those sites very quickly. Looks like they're going to be switching teams here. Or switching sides. Or not, maybe. Looks like they're not. Looks like they're sticking to the sides they just played as. I wonder what the site's going to be. We've seen here that these teams are very similar in their playstyles, but Ethycs is just able to get on those sites faster and control it and hold it for longer and get that win on the first map here. We're going to see the map in a couple seconds here. Let me check the leaderboard here, the stats, try to figure out where the strong suits are. It looks like Ethycs doesn't have that much stats on right now, even though they are in the lead here. I think this is the first map that's going to be, this is going to be the first match for Ethycs. And we're going to see if they can bring their first match to a win, or if .X can bring it to a, or can completely just come back here and win these next couple rounds. We're going to see here. But .X having that clear lead, that one round, or the first map win, we're going to see how they play it. The next map is going to be Factory. Let's see, of course, since .X has more games played than Ethycs here, they have more stats, but the win rate for Factory is going to be around 29%, around 30% for .X here. So I wonder if this map is going to be the right choice moving into round 2, the map that's truly going to matter here on deciding who's going to win this game. Looks like the morale is pretty high on Ethycs, which is understandable. They have that first map win and that clear lead in the game here. But can Blue.X get these wins back here and try to force it into the last map and try to bring back the game? The top floor, always a classic site to fight on. Very common strategies that are very consistent and work all the time. We're going to see how they adapt these strategies and how they play off of them. Looks like they're not going to be going for that hatch. It looks like it's going to be a vending push. A very common push on this site, but a very, very reliable one. All of the Blue.X players playing off the sites on B, or on the sites on B, will repositioning back through the connector. The assault hasn't started yet. Yes, it has. Cookie getting that window open. It looks like it is going to be a vending push. Lich with that breaching foam. It looks like they are gonna set up that hatch and that vending machine area. That hatch going down. Not too much aggression here yet. Cookie able to go all the way up to vending. Stizzy repositioning here down to that Tetris area. Looks like they're gonna be pushing into Tetris. No reaction from Blue.X yet. Will still sitting in the back of A site. Aiden kind of assisting here in A site. A bit of a fight from Cookie there. Or a bit of a wallbang there from Cookie. Not finding anybody. Stizzy and Lich both able to go into Tetris. They now are inside the map. Aiden getting shut down immediately. Chris able to find Cookie at the back of the site here. Slowing down that assault. Kamikaze in locker here. Lich coming around that angle. Able to find that kill, but very, very hurt now. Little Darky coming down from that site. Gets taken out by Chris. Stizzy able to find Will in the back of that site there, but calls out Chris now. Lich able to get way up in that site. Now at 1 HP, very, very hurt here. That EMP gets passed to them. Stizzy coming around that angle, a bit of a pixel peek there, or not a pixel peek, a info peek there. Finds that headshot on Chris, putting Mori in a 1v3 in a very tough spot now because that EMP is down and that hatch is open. They're gonna have to play smart here and try to retake that site. The rest of Ethycs repositioning back to the roof here, trying to get an angle on that EMP. Lich, a bit of an overexposed there, goes down to Mori, gets called out. Mori now position now called out. Very, very hurt now. Stizzy getting aggressive, going for that kill. But Mori's super hurt. The save might be necessary here. Saving on a pistol round. A tough place to be at, but it might be what's happening here. 4 HP fighting 2 full health players. That EMP ticking down. They're almost out of time here. Stizzy right in that storage area. Looks like Murray's going to bail off that angle. Unfortunate they have to save on the first round here. That time going to Ethycs. Ethycs getting that first round. And having that eco boost moving in around 2 here. Mori putting some rounds in post round, trying to shut down that eco a little bit more, but not able to find anybody. That first round going to Ethycs. They now have that 1 point lead coming to the second round here. They have that lead and that eco boost. I wonder if they're gonna commit to that those Vezins again. They have a whole bunch of money now. Two Vezins and a Viper. All right. No, 3 Vezins and a Viper. Stizzy sticking to that save. Probably the smart play here, just playing, keeping that aggression with those Vezins, but also having those Vipers, or that Cadillo now, and that Spectral as a last resort, just in case they do end up losing this round. Some of the players will have enough eco to get Vezins next round, which might be the smart play here. Setting up outside of storage, playing very far back, trying to counter those pre-nades. Cookie getting that door open in storage. Not a major assault yet from, or not a major counter yet from Blue.X yet. Little Darky repositioning back to the tank area. All of the Ethycs players playing together here, outside of this tank area. Trying to get angles, playing kind of slow here. Stizzy, Little Darky, and Cookie setting up right outside the window. Kamikaze putting some wall banks through. Aiden able to find Little Darky there from the top of that hatch. Able to find a second. That Vezin now on the floor. Cookie repositioning here, trying to get another angle. Aiden not able to get out fast enough to get that kill. Watching from the top of the stairs here. Kamikaze very, very hurt from that wall bang. Now wall gets set up. Lich able to find Aiden there, getting that kill. Bring it to a 3v4. But Kamikaze's very hurt in the back of the site here. We're going to see how they play that. Chris on that fast flank. Lich getting that wall, able to get that wall set up. Cookie able to take Kamikaze there. The callout's now coming through. Chris still on that flank. Cookie able to make it right up into the site. A fight with Will, able to take 2. Leaving Chris alone and 3v1 on that flank. They're at a major eco disadvantage here, having that Spectral. Cookie repositioning back through connector. Lich repositioning back out of the storage area. It looks like it might be a fight here. Or not. Lich repositioning back into the A site there. Chris has to make a decision here. Do they risk another save? Lich getting aggressive outside that corner. Able to find Chris there, cutting off that decision. Ethycs getting another round. Having that 2-0 lead coming into round 3 here. That 2-0 lead moving into round 3. They're able to keep those Vezins. That save working in their favor. They're able to buy Vezins again. They're able to buy Vezins again. That Viper is bought again by a Little Darky there. 4 Vezins bought in that save. But .X is able to regain a bit of that eco and get Vezins in their possession. So I wonder if that Viper is going to cause any problems, since they're going to be down 1 Vezin. And it looks like .X is going to have a bit of a problem here. If they do lose this round, they're going to have to save again, while Ethycs is going to be able to buy again. This is going to be a very tough fight. They're going to be fighting very hard to keep possession of those Vezins. Again, the vending push, but Kamikaze's in A-site, repositioning back to that A-site. Aiden at the bottom of that hatch, able to take a Little Darky there from that window. Aiden repositioning here, gets called out by, doesn't get called out by that drone. Kamikaze repositioning back in A-site, it looks like. Aiden still at the bottom of the site, goes down to Lich. calling out that that Tetris area. Stizzy able to commit to that site. Dino also able to commit. Or to that stairs. Looks like they are going to go for a vending push here. Do they have the breaching from? Yes, they do. Setting up that wall. Kamikaze and Mori playing from the back of the site here. They're going to be the major fights here until the rest of the team can get on position. Lich able to find Kamikaze there. Able to find a second on Mori. Will and Chris now stuck in a 2v4. Where is Will? Where is Chris? Chris very far off in that locker room. Will gets shut down by Lich there. Chris now in a 1v4. A very tough spot to be in that backside with that Vezin. Those Vezins bot not causing a major problem to Ethycs. Chris repositioning here. I think the smart play would be to save because those Vezins are very valuable. And even if having one, I don't know if the save is smart here. Cookie repositioning back into the locker room. Chris kind of repositioning here. They have to make a smart play or risk losing another round and having to go 0-3. Cookie watching that angle that Chris is hiding in. Looks like Chris might be bailing off a little bit here. That EMP, very little time on the clock here now. They have that time advantage. Cookie getting aggressive into that orange room. They're gunned down. Chris watching that angle, but Cookie's faster, able to find that kill on Chris there. Ethycs getting another round, going 3-0, moving into round 4 here, having that clear lead. That Eco hurting, seriously hurting on .X right now. Looks like they're gonna have to save what I feared earlier. What I said earlier, they have to save again and fight these Vezins a second time. Aiden able to buy a Vezin again. Kamikaze able to buy a Vezin, but still very hurt on that eco. They're just committing to these buys. I don't know if it's the smart plan though. Because maybe even having that firepower is definitely helpful in these fights, but Ethycs is just able to steamroll their way to the sites with that eco and that Vezin and that just aggression that they have. They're able to get all the way onto the site and just hold it. And that eco disadvantage from .X is just slowing them down. Lich and Stizzy getting kind of aggressive here on that window in tail room. Cookie able to find Aiden, cutting off that flank from the top roof area. Cookie moving up the stairs, leading the charge here. It looks like they're going to go for a hatch in display play. Chris very, very close here in that tight corner. Cookie able to counter that, shutting down that play there, shutting down that pinch, that drone. That cooperation with that drone just working perfectly in their favor. Kamikaze playing from B-site here with Mori and Will playing in connector. A 3v5, a tough spot to be in. Little Darky moving into War Room. Like I said, they are moving for a display push. Kamikaze going down a Little Darky there. Mori in that connector goes down to Little Darky again. Will now in a 1v5. A very tough spot to be in that connector. Cookie running around that angle, able to flick fast enough to get that kill on Will. Ethycs getting another round, now 4-0. Moving into round 5. They have so much of a lead here. They can be super comfortable with that eco. They're really locked in at this point. Just stomping onto their sites and just holding it. And getting that EMP down faster than .X can react to it. And just catching .X off guard so many times. Looks like Ethycs is going to be playing from lobby here. I don't see this play a lot, so let's see if they can execute it. See if they can execute it to the full potential here. You can see the clear IGL here telling people what to do. It's always smart to have an IGL in one of these in a league match, especially when you're fighting teams that are at your level. .X very much still hurting on that eco. Mori able to buy Vezin again, but the rest of .X not able to fully commit to their buy. That drone leading the charge again. Chris very, very close here. I wonder if they're going to get spotted by that drone. Able to get that early kill off on Little Darky, getting called out by Little Darky there. Aiden able to find Lich there, shutting down that approach. Cutting off that drone. Dino repositioning, trying to get a few kills here from that window. Aiden and Kamikaze moving to get that final kill and maybe take some possession of these Vezins here. Kamikaze able to find, or Dino able to find Kamikaze. Those wall bangs come through. Dino able to find Aiden. Cutting off that side, that approach from that side. Ethycs setting up another approach through that backside. Chris kind of taunting their enemy here. Look at that. Was able to get right behind their enemy, the Dino player, Dino right there. That other wall gets blown open by Ethycs. Now having a very wide angle here, now in a 2v3, but they don't have the eco advantage anymore because Blue.X has 2 Vezins again. It looks like Will's the only person in A site right now. Mori watching that doorway in B site here. Steezy repositioning outside for the pinch here. Mori watching that angle. Who's going to have it first? Looks like Cookie has that angle first and is able to get that kill. Bring it to a 2v2, evening it out. Looks like they're going to reposition here, make another play, a different kind of play. Chris at the top of assembly, kind of on that flank. Are they going to be able to get behind fast enough to get Cookie and Steezy here in this fight? Will in connector. I've lagged out, unfortunately. Let me get that sorted out real quick here. We're back in business. I missed that entire play, unfortunately, but it looks like .X was able to get that win. Super unfortunate timing on my lag out there, but Blue.X now having their foot in the door, coming into round 6 here. Do they have those Vezins? They keep those Vezins in possession now. Having that eco coming into round 6, that's what you need here. That first round, that first step to a comeback here, now in their control. Ethycs having a very strong eco from the last round. Even though they lost the last round, they still have a very strong eco here. Able to buy a whole bunch of util. I'm seeing a smoke too. That's interesting. I wonder how they're going to play that smoke. The middle floor here. Looks like they're going to go... Are they going to go for another hatch play? Looks like that might be what's going on. A whole bunch of Ethycs players setting up through generator window. No roams on the top floor here. Cookie playing from the blue stairs here. Aiden in the lower assembly. Looks like they're going to set up that hatch in War Room. Try to get an early angle in there. Chris coming up the stairs here. Are they going to run into Cookie? Chris now watching coming around that angle fast. Cookie having that angle first though. Gets that kill on Chris. That drone leading the charge into War Room, clearing it out. They know that they can go, they can commit to it. Little Darky committing to that blue hallway here. Kamikaze and Will playing from connector. Will able to find Little Darky there in that connector. Gets called out by that ping. Dino repositioning back outside. Steve setting up opening up that door blocker. Mori lagged out there. Now now it's a bot. Are they gonna lose a player here? Cookie in table room. Very split apart here. Lich setting off that proxy. That wall gets set up in B. Every single wall is getting opened up. A bunch of angles are now open. It was a fake play Steezy able to get that EMP down. Kamikaze able to find Dino on that flank, repositioning back into the site. That EMP is in A site. Lich able to find a kill there. Able to find a third. Putting Aiden back in a 1v2 here. Watching that connector. A very fast-paced play here. Lich able to find that kill, getting that 5-1 lead. Moving into round 7, the turnover. We've now switched sides. Ethycs now playing on defense. With that 5-1 lead. A very, very comfortable spot to be in for Ethycs here. A very tough spot for .X to be in. But they're going to have to, at least they have their foot in the door, though, with that 1-round win. They have that opportunity to come back and get a few rounds here and try to bring this map to a win or a tie if they can just shut out Ethycs' aggression and shut out their be able to get on the site here and just shut down the flanks from Ethycs. We're gonna see if on offense .X can get a couple rounds or get that win back here, that comeback. Again, the bottom floor playing from the orange side. A very, very common play. You see this a lot. It's very tough to execute properly, so we're gonna see if they can. Looks like it's gonna be from above too. Setting up on that fax, a lot of the .X players playing from that window. Cookie's going to be that flank. We're going to see if Cookie can get any kills here or if they will get shut down by .X. .X able to move right up to that hatch. Cookie getting aggressive on that flank. Will they find any kills here and try to get that flank coming around the angle fast? Able to find Chris. Alerting their position, repositioning now. Very, very hurt here. Will going for that kill. Cookie in a very, very tight angle on that side. Little Darky coming to assist here. Will deciding to reposition, not go for that corner. That's probably the smart play here. Little Darky and Lich moving to assist here. Will on that angle, getting a bit of a fight with Mori. Mori able to find one. Lich able to find another. Lich able to find two. Will able to find Cookie. Will also able to take Lich there, shutting down that flank, bringing it to a 2v2. Aiden and Will versus Stizzy and that bot. That bot cannot be taken over during the according to VRML rules here, so it's now a 1v2 here. Aiden is hunting for that kill. Stizzy hiding in the back of that storage room. Aiden repositioning here, not hearing that audio from that gunshot, it sounds like. Will able to set that EMP down in A. Are they going to be able to get possession of that site? They have possession of that site. Are they going to be able to... Is Stizzy going to be able to retake it fast enough to get that win here? Aiden and Will setting up a anchor now that they have that player advantage and that EMP down. The audio is coming out from both sides now. Will and Aiden on the flank here, leaving the site alone. Setting up that wall. Stizzy moving through that connector. That other wall gets set up in that orange hallway. Will Stizzy be off that angle fast enough to survive it? It looks like they are. Aiden peeking that window. We're very, very low on time here. It's going to be down to the wire if Stizzy can get these last couple kills and get that EMP dealt with. The EMP ticking down. The time running out. Stizzy moving back to that connector. Is it going to be a save here? Is that the smart play? They have that clear lead. I don't know. It looks like they're going to try and get another kill here, but still play further back off that site. Running out of time. Blue.X getting another round and a little bit more breathing room. The disappointment on Stizzy's side right here. Look at the head shake there. Super unfortunate. .X was just able to get control of that site, like I've been saying, and just dominate it and hold off the approach from Ethycs and just get every single wall open, so that they have control over and a bunch of angles to watch through, not letting Stizzy get back all the way back onto that site and get that EMP down. Or defuse that EMP. Major buys from .X here. They have to win a couple rounds back now. Now that they're at a player advantage now, they have to get a couple rounds back. So their buying out. Everybody's buying pheasants, but if they do end up somehow losing this round, they're going to have to save again. We're going to see if that investment is truly going to work in their favor here. Generator gets opened up. The rest of Blue.X repositioning back to that hatch on the roof here. Little Darky peeking that angle, trying to get a little bit of bait there. Able to take Mori, even with that weapons disadvantage, able to take that kill there, knocking off that roof. That hatch goes open. Lich in a very close angle here behind enemy lines. Chris and Will setting up that wall. Will, Lich able to find a kill here. Able to find one kill. Repositioning down that angle. Not able to get that kill on Will. That EMP down. Will very, very hurt now. Aiden coming from locker. Stizzy with that wall bang. Kamikaze walking through that angle. Able to find Cookie there. Bring it to a 3v3. Aiden reconnecting over here with Will. That wall goes open. Are they going to set up a shark here? It looks like they are. That static slowing them down. Little Dark getting that audio. Coming around that corner. Are they going to be able to get that kill on that pinch? Will setting up that EMP. Are they going to be fast enough to shut it down before they're able to get back on the hatch? Little Darky able to take Will there. Aiden and Kamikaze repositioning back to the hatch. Can they get back to that EMP fast enough to shut it down before .X can get on that site and have solid control of it? That bot going for that EMP. Aiden able to take that bot, but now alerting Ethycs to where they are. They were just able to get back on that hatch fast enough to now control it. They're going to be playing that audio and just waiting for Ethycs to get a little too aggressive here. The time is running out. Stizzy getting aggressive on that EMP. Goes down to Aiden. It's now just a little Dark in a 1v2 here. Repositioning around that hatch. Trying to get a couple kills here so they can go for it. Grabbing another gun. Kamikaze getting aggressive down into the hatch. A bit of a fight here. Kamikaze able to take the little Darky, shutting down that retake. Blue.X getting another round. The comeback now within reach. Bringing it to 5 against 3. The game is now closing up. Very, very close now. Just a couple points in the lead now. A very close game. The offense on both these teams is very, very solid. As you've seen, the loss of that player on Ethycs just not working in their favor right now. Just not helping at all. Especially since they can't take bots over. It's just like a free target. Ethycs probably making the smart play here by saving Blue.X with that investment from the last round, just sending it again, buying all Vezins, just trying to keep that eco advantage coming into round 9 here. Looks like a very split up play here from .X and Ethycs. Will very, very close to Steezy here. That orange window goes open. A big assault here, moving up to that edge. Stizzy able to find a kill there. Aiden able to take that refrag. Lich repositioning off that angle. That EMP, that Vezin's now down, throwing it out that window. A smart play here, not letting them take possession of that EMP or that Vezin. Aiden repositioning back outside. Lich very, very close here on that angle. In locker here. Kamikaze in gravel. Cookie very, very far off that angle, moving or sitting in that break room. Lich on that flank right behind the stairs here. The rest of .X moving down that staircase, that bot in that corner still. That hatch going down, that bot exchanging some fire, but Chris is able to take it first. Little Darky in a very tough spot here because that wall is set up. Are they going to find any kills here? That wall is ready. Little Darky repositioning. That wall goes open. Aiden repositioning here. Lich able to find Chris. Kamikaze able to find Little Darky there on that flank from inside that site. That EMP down. Cookie and Lich now in a 2v2. Kamikaze goes down to Cookie there. Aiden on that flank from the top of the stairs here. A bit of a fight here, but Aiden's able to take that kill. Bring it to a 2v1. Cookie stuck in B site. That EMP now down, or not fully down yet, but in A. Cookie in a bit of a tough spot here, just getting shut down by the Blue.X players with that eco disadvantage here. Those Vezin buys doing so much, helping so much for Blue.X here. That EMP is gonna go down. Cookie hearing that audio, are they gonna reposition here and try to get that the kills before that EMP gets put down? It's not gonna happen. They're repositioning back outside. They're gonna set up for that window assault here. A very, very tough spot for Cookie to have to assault. How are they gonna play this? Moving through connector here. Mori repositioning completely off that angle, going back to the ceiling there. Cookie moving up from connector. The time is running out. Moving up to that window here. Aiden right outside that window, waiting for that audio. Cookie getting very close here. The time is running out. Aiden repositioning here. Cookie knows that they have to be out there. Moving up to that angle. A little bit of a blind fire there. Able to find Aiden. Mori very hurt. They're both very low on health here. That EMP has to be dealt with. Going for that defuse. Mori on that flank. Able to get that kill. Closing in that game, 5-4, a very, very close game now. That EMP giving them that eco boost, those major investments by Blue.X working in their favor, as you can see here. The loss of that player on Ethycs, just ever since that they left, it just been downhill. Looks like Blue.X is going to be able to buy again and just keep possession of those Vezins. Just lock down those Vezins this entire game. That save from Ethycs, allowing them to buy a Vezin again, or buy Vezins again. 2 Vezins on the table now for Ethycs. We're going to see if that we're going to see if those Vezins go to good use here. And try to find they're going to try to get a couple kills on Blue.X and try to get possession of those Vezins and try to get another round here so they don't have to fight for a tie or fight for that loss. Lich moving right up to that orange hallway, but Aiden's faster, able to get that kill. Opening up that orange room. That orange hallway. Steezy moving from connector here. That hatch is open. The same play they made last time. Are they going to expand on it? It worked last time. Kamikaze coming in around that angle. Steezy right there takes some does some damage. That wall gets set up, repositioning to assault that area. Steezy moving up, goes down to Chris. That bot goes down to Kamikaze. Cookie moving right up to that head peak. Alerts the entirety of Blue.X and goes down to Mori there. Putting Lil Darky in a 1v5 in Generator. Aiden moving from that flank. Goes down Lil Darky there. That EMP now down a very tough spot again. They're just able to get that shark play over and over and over again. Can Lil Darky bring it back here? We're going to see. Or is saving the smart play here just for having to fight that for that 5v5 or that 5-5. Lil Darky moving from that connector area, moving up to that EMP. The time is kind of running out here. They only have around 30 seconds to make a decision. You can hear that music ramping up. That's letting you know that the time is running out. Lil Darky has to make a play here. Moving up to that that hatch. Looks like they're gonna decide to bail off. Keeping possession of that Vezin, that save, the benefit of that save. It's going to force Ethycs into another save round. Yeah, it looks like it is going to be a save from Lil Dark here, keeping possession of that Vezin. Tough match here. Bringing it 5-5, going into round 11. A very, very close game now. This match was so close. We're going to see what the final score comes out to in this last in the second map. And are they gonna force it to a third map? We're gonna see here on in a couple minutes here. Round 11. Who's gonna get their foot in the door? Who's gonna get that extra point that they need to force it into that tie decision or that win even? We're gonna see here. Both these teams are very, very strong on their offense and are able to just get a bunch of wins when they switch over. I think the last map is either going to be Skyscraper or Ship. We're going to see which one they pick here. We've seen a lot of Ship recently, but Skyscraper is kind of the well-known map as being the third and final map that everybody plays. So we're going to see what the decision is going to be here, even if they even go to that decision. A bit of a split-up play again here by Blue.X. Moving kind of apart, setting up outside of this the orange window here. A bunch of eco bot from both sides here. Cookie bot saving. That bot not doing any favors. Blue.X able to set up that hatch. Little Darky able to find Mori there. That's a good start. Getting that early first kill. Little Darky moving up the stairs here. Aiden and Will watching that angle. Little Darky able to get that kill. Will on that refrag. That's 2 players down for Blue.X, bringing it to a 4v3 here. Chris setting up that wall. Steezy in that back corner. Hearing that audio. That drone leading the charge into that site. That drone not able to spot out Steezy there. Chris very, very close to that site. Cookie still very far off. A bunch of nades coming through now. Steezy on that flank here, trying to get back onto that site. Chris just kind of sticking to this tight angle here, trying to wait for their teammates to come back so they can get that wall open. Kamikaze still on that hatch. Steezy repositioning into A site. Are they going to find any kills here? Will is out on that window. The call-out's coming through now. Able to go all the way into that orange hallway there. Steezy in a very far back spot here. That wall is primed up and ready. All right, I wonder if they're going to blow it. They do blow it. Steezy gets spotted out by Will there. Cookie coming to assist here. Repositioning from Steezy. Trying to get another angle here. Will watching that angle very, very hard here. Coming around that angle. A little bit of pre-fire. Not able to find a kill. Reposition here. Chris able to get that EMP down. Kamikaze watching from that hatch. They have to, if they let that EMP go down, they have to get the kills now, or risk dying to that hatch. Cookie coming back to assist the movement here at A site. Steezy moving back around that angle. Will outside that window here. Cookie moving to assault that window. Chris watching from the top of the stairs here, watching for that flank. The time is running out. They have to commit to a play here. Chris moving to assist. Able to find Kamikaze, able to find Steezy there. The fire coming down from Kamikaze on that hatch. Will in a bit of a fight here with Cookie. Cookie just committing to that staircase. They're very much out of time. It's going to be very, very close here what they commit to. Cookie moving back down the stairs, throwing that nade way out, but it's not going to find anybody. Dino in the back of that site here. The time is running out. Cookie moving to the top of that stairs here, goes down to Kamikaze. Blue.X getting that 6th round and now forcing it to either a tie decision or a win. Let's see if Blue.X can get their win here and force it to that last map. Or it is going to force that last map no matter what. Even if Ethycs can get another win here, it's still going to matter. Or can get a tie here, it's still going to matter on the last round. Or the last map. So they've just... Blue.X has just solidified the last map now. So we're going to see where the decisions are. This is going to be where the decisions are made. The final round, round 12. Ethycs going 5. Blue.X going 6. Ethycs won the last map. So if Blue.X can force us to a tie, we're going to see how... Or if Blue.X can force us to a win, they can try to get the win on. They're gonna try to get that win. That win is gonna be possible on the third map. Looks like a bit of a split up play here by Blue.X, setting up outside this tank, or on this tank over here. Very roam heavy play from Ethycs now. A bunch of them playing off the sites, trying to get those early picks. Cookie not coming in that window. Steezy moving up to that window in orange. Looks like they're going to watch from the top of the stairs here. Little Darky moving with them. Right next to Aiden and Kamikaze here. That nade going way back into storage. Not finding anybody. Cookie able to find a kill on Will there. Getting that first kill on that, or starting the charge here. Mori very, very hurt now. Getting that stem. That peek from Little Darky, able to find Aiden. Kamikaze getting aggressive, trying to get that refrag. Not able to find anybody. Stizzy at the top of the stairs here. They're going to peek out right into Kamikaze. Kamikaze able to get that kill there. Mori repositioning back to the roof here. Ethycs now in a 4v3, having that lead now. Chris moving down the stairs, but the Lich is very, very close here around that angle. Repositioning back down the stairs. Chris and Mori moving into this hallway on display. They heard that audio from Cookie, now watching that side. Chris able to go right into display here. Lich still at the bottom of the stairs. This might be the smart play here, just staying and waiting for that that reposition here. Chris moving up to Cookie's position, but Lich is able to find Mori there. So now the calls are coming out from both the sides. Now in a 2v4, that EMP now kind of in Lich's position here. Chris tight on that angle. Who's going to get the kill here? Kamikaze opening up that front door, putting Lich in a pinch position, but Lich is able to commit to that side and take Chris. Kamikaze at that in a 1v4 here now, at the bottom of the lobby here. Cookie moving right up to that window and able to take that kill on Kamikaze, bringing it to that tie. Now this game is going to truly matter on the next map. Ethycs having that first round lead, or winning that first map. This map is going to be a tie, so this next map is going to be the serious decider on who's going to be winning this match tonight. Just gonna leave you the scoreboard here while I fix something real quick, and we'll get right into the next map. It looks like the teams are going to be switching sides for the next map here. Let's see what the next map's going to be. It's either going to be Skyscraper or Ship. It is going to be Ship. That's very interesting. We've been seeing Ship more and more when it comes to these league matches. Let me just adjust the screen real quick, 1 second. There we go. Everything should be set up now. Again, that counter aggression from Blue.X there is allowing them to get back on these sites here and just hold those sites on factory. I assume they chose factory for that exact reason. They seem to have that more of that experience on factory and more that ability to get onto that site faster. A bunch of the .X players leaving there. Wonder what that's about. This map is going to be very interesting. If they do play it, I don't know. I think Aiden's trying to get a new teammates in or something. I cannot tell. We're going to see here. .X lost all of their players. I wonder if they're trying to get new players in or if something happened. Let me try to figure out what's happening with teams here. Trying to get a response from these players. Don't really know what's going on. I saw a bunch of the .X players leaving. So we're going to see if this match is still going to be going. They are going to be taking 10, so we're going to keep on the intermission screen, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes here. Alright, the teams are now back. We're back in the game for the final map. Ethycs playing on offense, their strong suit in this match. .X playing defense. On ship, a very defensive-sided map. I did not expect to see ship for map 3. Usually I'll see skyscraper as map 3. Ship is interesting to see. We've seen a lot more recently, especially in the aim to kill scrim against Killer Shot and their match before that. So we're gonna see if that this newer map and how they play it is gonna affect the teams here at all. Ethycs on offense, playing kind of split apart here. Little Darky leading the charge. Aiden in a tight corner. Goes down a Little Darky. Kamikaze trying for that refrag. Gets fast around that corner. Does not go down to Cookie there. Is able to get that kill. Chris able to find that kill on Cookie. Steezy able to find that kill on Will. Roach, their sub coming into the or not sub, their other player, their replacement, I guess. Setting up that wall. It's a 3v3. That EMP no longer in possession now. Looks like they're reconsidering their plays here. Mori playing from that connector. That hatch goes down. Is Mori gonna find any kills here? Mori playing it nice and slow. Goes down to Roach there. Chris and Kamikaze on that EMP on the top floor in that command center. They have control. Or Ethycs has control of that site now, but they don't have the EMP. Chris very, very hurt up there in the control center here. Kamikaze at full health. All of the Ethycs players kind of hurt at 56. 2 players at 56, 1 at 9 HP. Moving up the stairs here behind Kamikaze. That's going to be their major fight here. Fighting Kamikaze at full health. Kind of stacked up, moving together up that staircase, taking it nice and slow. They have 1 minute and 20 seconds left to commit to a play here. Kamikaze repositioning back to that hallway, calling out that EMP. Rotating around to watch that angle that wall goes down. Lich repositioning here. Steezy coming into the site. Kamikaze able to find Steezy there. Roach able to find Chris on that command center. That first round going to Ethycs on offense. That EMP going down and the low health not slowing them down at all. That early win eco. Looks like they've learned from these past couple games, are not going to fully commit to it right now. I'm seeing a Viper from Little Darky there and a Viper from Lich. That might be the smart play, just in case they do need the eco again on the next round here. Especially on a defender-sided map. It's good to have extra eco so you can buy again if you have to. Moving kind of together here. High morale looks like on the Ethycs team. It's that bottom floor, the one with the that wall on A site. Chris on that top window. Are they gonna go for that peek here? Are they gonna? It looks like they're gonna move from no, they're setting that wall up, and then they're gonna move from this window here. All of the Ethycs players setting up on this window. Chris in that long hallway, or not in that hallway, on the stairs here with Kamikaze in that medical. Stizzy and Lich getting aggressive there, coming around that angle. Chris able to find that kill, shutting down that side. Lich able to find a kill. A Little Darky able to find a refrag on that site there. The site's now wide open again, but that EMP is still down. Roach repositioning up the stairs here. Now Blue.X is in a 3v4. That save from Ethycs might have been the smart play here. Aiden in that hallway. Roach leading the charge up to this the EMP here. Kamikaze in that long angle goes down to Roach. Roach able to take 2. Aiden on that refrag, bring it to a 1v3. Chased down by Cookie there, able to take 1. Little Darky with that cloak, coming around that angle fast, able to find that kill, and shutting down that clutch from Aiden. Ethycs getting another round. Moving into round 3 here, they have that 2-round advantage now. I wonder if they're going to commit to those Vezins. They are going to commit to those Vezins, having that eco boost. They are sending it with those Vezins. They're going to have that eco, the Vezin, and the aggression boost now on offense. That might be the smart play here, especially on ship. Just getting control of those sites and waiting for bait shots, which seems to be happening a lot in this map. This map that truly is going to decide the fate of this map or match. Ethycs moving together again, setting up outside of the window here. Lich and Little Darky on the roof here, splitting up just a little bit, but not too far split up. Roach with that Vezin alone on the far side here. Little Darky leading that charge into that hallway. Aiden spots out little Stizzy there, but not able to get that kill. Little Darky on the pinch. Aiden in a very tight corner in the back here. That hatch going down. Reposition here. That might be the smart play. Little Darky getting aggressive on that flank. Aiden in that backside corner goes down to, or able to find a Little Darky. Chris moving up from the bottom of the stairs there, able to catch Stizzy off guard. Aiden able to find a kill. Lich and Cookie now in a 2v5 against the investment of those Vezins. Cookie watching that EMP from that hatch. That EMP now in Blue.X's possession, and they have that player advantage and the eco advantage here. Chris still on the stairs here. Lich rotating around. Who is going to find the kill here? Chris sticking to that staircase. Lich moving back to that back corner. Not getting too aggressive there. Lich able to find a kill. Cookie able to find Chris there at the back of the corner. Aiden able to find Lich in that long hallway. Aiden on the repeat. Cookie kind of having the angle here, but doesn't get that kill. Aiden repositioning down that long hallway. Cookie moving back outside. Are they going to go for a save here? A 3v1 here now. A very tough spot to be in. Aiden in that long hallway, able to find Cookie there. That first round going to Blue.X, putting it 2-1. Moving into round 4 here. That major buy by Blue.X doing a whole bunch of work there, allowing them to get that win and shut down Ethycs' aggression there, allowing them to stop Ethycs right outside the site and not letting them to fully commit to it. Because once Ethycs fully commits to a site and is able to get possession of it, it's a very tough fight to get back. Ethycs having to save again, running 2 Cadillos and an Omen, 1 Vezin from Cookie there. Blue.X have a very split up setup here. Chris playing from the bottom floor here. It looks like are they going to find Cookie and Roach? We're going to see. Setting up outside this window. Chris moving back into the green engine room. Cookie and Roach setting up in the red engine room. Chris on that angle, able to find Cookie. Can Roach get that refrag? The ping's now coming through. Chris repositioning back into that staircase there. Roach in that red hallway waiting, or that red engine room waiting for Chris to get a little too aggressive here, peeking that angle. Roach had repositioned Chris and Kamikaze really close here to Roach's spot. Having 2 Vezins here. Roach pushing up, trying to get an angle here, but Chris has it first, able to get that kill, shutting that down. The rest of Ethycs on the top of the stairs here, getting shut down by .X, putting in a 3v4. Aiden getting aggressive on that hatch, goes down to Lich. Kamikaze and Chris moving together here up that staircase. Are they going to get shut down like the rest of, or like Aiden just did? Looks like they're not. They're repositioning here. Got Lich now in possession of a Vezin. Lich able to move down the stairs with Little Darky. That EMP still in possession now. Stizzy on the top of the hatch here, watching into that site. They now have a very good eye line into B site. Chris playing from connector here. Kamikaze far in the back. 1 minute 15. They have all the time in the world to make a play here. Lich setting that wall up on that B side. Getting another angle to assault from. Healing up here. Bring it to a 3v3. It is a very even fight now. We're going to see who can come out on top. Lich and Little Darky peeking that angle. Mori knows that hatch is open and is watching it. Who's going to get the kill here? Kamikaze still in that tight corner. Stizzy getting aggressive there. Drops down from the hatch. Able to find a kill. Kamikaze now in the back of that site there watching that angle. Stizzy able to grab possession of that Vezin. Kamikaze taking it slow. Taking their time in the back of that site. Lich trying to get a kill here. Coming around that angle, now watching that side, gets called out by Kamikaze. Kamikaze able to take 2 there, putting Little Dark in a 1v2, but that EMP is now down. Trying not to get pinched. Chris walking into that door blocker. Looks like they're going to play from that offside on that door, that breach. Little Dark in a bit of a pinch here, goes down to Chris, leaving that EMP wide open. That major investment by .X there, getting them the win in this round, putting it 2-2. Now tied up, moving into round 5. A very close final map here. We're going to see who's going to win this match tonight. That investment by Blue.X, giving them a whole bunch of eco. Fully Vezined out. Ethycs not really mirroring that. They're very much hurting for money here. Running all SMGs. I wonder if that's the smart play. Especially against Vezins. We're going to see how they play those SMGs. If they can get close enough to do enough damage on the .X players here, and maybe take a few Vezins in that time, I think these guns could work out here. But Blue.X just has to keep their distance and use those Vezins to their full potential here with those pre-fires and info peaks. Roach alone on this window here. Mori and Chris on these stairs. That hatch getting set up by Lich there. Little Darky moving down the staircase, it's down the hatch there, gets shut down by Aiden. That EMP now down. Kamikaze playing from the back of this command center. Lich takes a little bit of damage there from Aiden. Aiden also takes damage there. Both hurt, but they both have stems, so they're able to regain that health. Stizzy on that flank, watching that angle. Chris able to find Roach at that hallway. Stizzy watching deep down that site now. Chris and Mori still on that staircase. Stizzy at that window. They're now in a 5v3. A very tough spot to be in, especially with those SMGs. We're going to see how they put those to use in the next couple seconds here. They're taking it kind of slow. That might be the smart play here. They don't want to get too aggressive. They have almost 2 minutes now to decide what they want to do here. They're still outside of this window here. Crystal on that staircase. They're just waiting for a play here. Cookie and Stizzy moving into that site. Crystal at the staircase. Aiden able to find Lich at the that far side. Bringing it to a 5v2. It's going to be a very tough fight. We're going to see a lot happening in these next couple seconds here. We're going to see who, if two fighters on Ethycs can take a couple kills here. Cookie able to find Aiden there. Kamikaze trying for that refrag, but not able to get it. Stizzy way on the offside here. Next to that this door here. Cookie able to take possession of that EMP again. Fighting those Vezins now in a bringing it to a 4v2. Chris and Mori together on that staircase again. Kamikaze at that doorway. Stizzy and Cookie repositioning back into the navigations room. Kamikaze watching from that backside corner. Will repositioning, trying to get a shot here. Playing from that connector. They know they have to be there close now. Will takes a bunch of damage. 25 seconds. The time is running out. They have to make a play here. They have to commit to something. Chris and Mori are going to be on that flank very soon here. If they do not get inside that site, they're going to get flanked. Stizzy anticipating that flank, trying to move it back around to assist that. 7 seconds left. They have to make a move here. Chris coming around that angle. Stizzy able to find that kill. Mori not able to take that refrag. Is able to take that refrag. Cookie getting aggressive here around that angle. Grabs that kill. Blue.X getting another round. Now one win in the lead. But Cookie now has possession of a Vezin. Blue.X now in the lead by 1 point here, bringing it to 3-2. Able to keep possession of those Vezins. Ethycs not able to buy again. Only 2 Vezins. That one that was saved by Cookie there, and the Vezin from Steezy. That was just bought. But the rest of Ethycs has to go with these lower tier weapons that they played the last round. All of .X is able to buy out again. Get these Vezins back in their control. Those Vezins doing so much work here. But Ethycs still has these 2 rounds moving into round 6 here. So once they go over to turnover, are they going to... Can we see a little bit of a comeback here? Can never count any of these teams out. There's always the possibility of that comeback. Little Darky leading the charge into that hallway here, getting that door open. Nobody's at the top here again. Like we saw in that the very first game, or the first map, or round. Little Darky still leading that charge down the stairs. Moving to that, not yet opposed. A lot of the Will and Chris moving together below. Aiden putting some rounds into Stizzy there, but not able to get that kill. Repositioning back into that hallway. Chris on the flank here. Are they going to find Little Darky? They do. But now they know. Now Ethycs knows that they're there. Will coming to support. That nade goes way out. That swing from Kamikaze finds 1. Lich able to find 2. Chris still at the bottom of the stairs here. Lich and Cookies in a 2v3. Chris at the bottom of the stairs. Are they going to find any kills here on Lich not having their gun up? We're going to see Lich coming around that angle. Chris knows they're both up there. Do they know that Chris is there? I don't think they do. Mori right outside the door, opening up that door, that door blocker. That nade goes out. They know they're there now. Lich Cookie repositioning. Lich still on that staircase, that lower stairs. Chris keeping that angle and waiting for Ethycs to get aggressive. Aiden moving right to the door. Gets called out by that audio. Try to find a good spot here, but Chris is still holding that angle. Lich still here. Able to find that kill on Aiden. Now confirming the Chris's suspicions that they're still up here. I think the smart play would be to reposition here, which is what they're doing. Bring it to a 2v2, but Chris is still on that flank. 1 minute to decide what to play here. Lich leading the charge into the restroom. Are they going to set up that wall? They do have that breaching foam. Chris setting up that flank. That proxy setting off their position. They have to move faster. That wall gets set up. Mori attempting for that, or not attempting for that flank, sticking to that corner. Chris attempting for that flank down that long hallway. That wall goes open. Mori's repositioning back into the site. That EMP going down. Chris on that flank. Are they going to be able to find Lich and Cookie in that backside corner? Chris able to find Lich, able to take a double there, bring it to a 3. Bring it to 3-on-3 on the turnover here. Lich able to find that double kill. That flank from Chris not successful. On turnover, it's a tie again. We're gonna see who can lead this map now. Who's going to win on this map, the final map of the game. It's kind of crazy to see the evolution of the eco, or the evolution of the weapons buys, because we saw all Spectrals on the first map on Hideout, but now .X is just all buying Spectrals and a pretty wide variety on, or not a too wide variety. Cookie running that Cyclone. Kind of a split up play here. We've seen this a lot from Blue.X. They kind of split up, and it seems to work sometimes if there's pinches. Little Darky not facing that window. Will Chris find a kill here? We're gonna see. Those pings coming through, not able to find, or not. The fight hasn't quite started yet. Chris watching that, sitting at this window here. Will on this far side with Mori getting that door open. It looks like they're going to be the first in to this fight here. All the windows open. All these approaches set up. Looks like Mori and Will are repositioning there. Aiden, Kamikaze, and Chris moving together down this longer hallway. Moving together into the storage area. Cookie very, very close on that angle. All of Blue.X together in the storage area. Aiden moving off to the far side to fight off those roams. Cookie watching that angle. Little Darky further in the back there. A bit of fires exchanged there, but nobody goes down. Chris just able to commit to that site, but goes down a Little Darky there. Little Darky able to take another Lich. Able to take another kill there. Mori able to find a kill on Cookie. Lich able to find a kill on Will. Mori now in a 1v4 in a very tough spot. That EMP deep in the site, but not yet planted. A reposition here from Mori. That might be the smart play. Especially kind of hurt in this huge disadvantage. Lich watching that angle, but not able to get that kill. They now know Mori is down there. That double swing from Roach, finding that kill. Ethycs getting that first step in the door. That first round on turnover. Now having that round. They're now in the lead by 1. Can they keep up that momentum? Little Darky with that Marui, holding those for those longer angles. Lich with that Vezin. Blue.X is going to have to save again, running the Spectrals for a second time. All right, we're going to see if those big investments from Ethycs here is going to do a bunch of work, because those Vezins and that Marui, even though it's only 2, fighting those Spectrals can be very, very dangerous. We'll see what the play here is from Blue.X. They're losing by 1 round, but that's not too hard to fight back for. It's been a very close game back and forth this entire match. Kamikaze kind of moving alone here. Looks like they're going to set up for B-wall. Chris setting up that B-wall hatch. Aiden getting that window open. Little Darky kind of in a pinch here, but it has that Marui, that range advantage. Kamikaze repositioning back outside. Aiden watching that longer angle. Looks like they're going to go for both the walls. Try to confuse the Ethycs players. That wall goes open. Chris setting up this wall too. Mori outside here on the window here. Kamikaze leading the charge. Roach going down their own nade. Cookie, Steezy, and Lich watching the locker rooms here. Kamikaze repositioning. Mori also repositioning here. Aiden in the fire room, moving into engine. Will kind of separate. Cookie able to find Kamikaze there. The pings now coming through. Little Darky goes down to Will. That Marui now down. Bringing it to a 3v4. They have that Marui now, but that Vezin is still in Ethycs possession. Mori's still playing from outside here, trying to bait some audio. All of Blue.X's, except for Mori here, are already in the ship. Moving up to this wall here. The play is kind of slowing down now. The Ethycs players just trying to get a solid position to hide in. Chris able to move right up to Aiden here. Are they going to set up that wall? They have a bunch of angles open. A bunch of angles that Ethycs has to defend. Will with that Marui does a bunch of damage to Cookie there. Cookie repositioning back into that site. Mori still outside. Steezy able to find Chris. That EMP now down. Aiden retrieving that EMP again. Setting up that wall. Looks like they are going to make that play here. Mori from outside that window. That EMP going down. A very interesting spot here. Baiting that audio. Mori able to find that kill. Mori able to find a second on Cookie. Now it's just Lich with that Vezin against three players on .X. That EMP down. Not yet down. The time is running out. Aiden, very hurry here. Mori getting aggressive. Takes some fire. That wall goes down. A bunch of new angles just opened up. 14 seconds. Mori repositioning. 10 seconds here. That EMP goes down. Lich able to find that kill on Aiden. Will going for that pinch from the right side. Behind Lich here. Will repositioning back outside that angle. Going back to that EMP site. Lich has plenty of time here to commit to something. Will going far outside here, trying to get another angle on that EMP. What's the play from Lich going to look like here? Will moving right up to that window, that EMP audio. Maybe it sounds like a bait. Will repositioning back to the outside. Can Lich find that kill? They can! Winning that clutch. Lich opening up that EMP. With plenty of time to cut that off. Holy cow. That win from Ethycs, putting them 5-3 in the lead now. With that Vezin investment working so well in their favor. It's now 5-3. If they can get another round, they can secure or force that tie. Very, very close game here. Can .X shut this down and try to get a comeback here on offense? We're going to see here. All the .X players able to buy Vezins. All of the Ethycs players, except for Little Darky, able to buy Vezins here. .X moving kind of together now. Kind of the same play from Ethycs playing together on these sites, which might be the smart play against these Vezins. Setting up defense on Ethycs, setting up defense on a bunch of these sites here, just trying to cut down on the aggression from Blue.X. Looks like Will's gonna set up that hatch, get another angle into that site. That hatch goes down. A bunch of these angles now getting opened up. Little Darky repositioning her down that long hallway. Looks like that was a fake play there by Blue.X, repositioning back to the opposite side of the map on A side. Chris leading the charge into that window here. Another hatch goes open. A bit of a fight down that long hallway. Chris takes some fire there. Little Darky repositioning. A bunch of shots get exchanged by Chris there. Mori going down. Aiden able to take that refrag. Lich repositioning, trying to get a shot here. That proxy setting off the position of Blue.X. That wallbang coming through, but not finding anybody. Aiden with that EMP, kind of in a tough spot here. Lich calls them out, but not able to get that kill. Cookie in that on that command, that communications table. That nade going out, not finding anybody yet. Aiden taking a little bit of damage from that. Watching that long hallway, repositioning, trying to get a shot here. The rest of Blue.X repositioning to try to get close here. Aiden taking some friendly or some wall bangs there. Will setting up this wall on A site, opening up that play. Kamikaze able to find Cookie in the back of that site. The wall bangs come through from the hatch. Kamikaze able to take a second. That hatch, that wall going open, putting Lich and Stizzy in a 2v3 or 2v4. A bit of a tough spot here. That wall is open, but they're keeping Blue.X outside of that site. They know they're both back there. That pinch looks like it's gonna be in effect by somebody, by Aiden here. Ethycs kind of splitting up here, trying to cover as many angles as they can, and try because they have that. They're at a numbers disadvantage now. Chris very hurt, but with that EMP, possibly setting up that play. Aiden on that flank, able to find Lich. Stizzy now in a 1v4. In a bit of a tough spot now. In that connector, they have to make a play here. Moving around that connector. That EMP is down. Blue.X positioning to anchor down for that EMP. Bit of a reposition from Stizzy here. Maybe they're going to try to get rid of Aiden on that flank over here. Outside that window. Only a couple seconds left. The plays have to be made here. They have to make a decision. Are they going to go for that save? Since they have that 5-3 advantage, are they going to save here, or are they going to commit to that site and try to get to that, get that EMP down, or that EMP diffused? Aiden going for that kill, coming around that backside corner. Stizzy watching that angle, not able to get that kill. Aiden able to find that kill, bringing it 5-4. A very, very close game here now. It's all going to depend on these last couple rounds. Will Blue.X be able to buy again? Yes, they can. But Ethycs is hurting on their eco now. Cookie able to buy a Vezin again. Lich able to buy a Vezin again. But the rest of them are not able to buy Vezin. They all have to save again. A very close game here. These teams are very similar in their playstyles. They're just able to shut each other down so well. The offense from Ethycs and the defense from both sides, just a powerhouse here. Ethycs still in the lead from having that first round win, or for that first map win. That second map going to a tie. This map is the true decider on this game. Aiden setting up that fire room door. Trying to make a bunch of noise here. A little dark. He almost gets spotted out in green engine. A little bit of a reposition here. They have that wall on A set up. That drone going in, leading the charge, getting some information, some early information on the play here. That drone getting shut down by Roach. All the walls that they set up going down. Aiden and Mori are moving together into the green generator. Again, they're playing really slow here. They're taking their time on these plays to try not to get overextended and make bad decisions. That nade not finding anybody. Ethycs kind of bunkering down in the sites. Again, the passive play here from both teams. They don't want to make too many mistakes here. It's getting kind of late. Will able to find Stizzy. Will and Kamikaze moving together here. A Cookie on that flank on the roof here. A little Darky in the site here with Roach. Aiden alone in the red engine room here. Very split apart move here. I wonder what the play is going to look like. Will going into this hallway here. Little Darky shutting down that drone. That drone calling out Roach in that connector. Aiden moving up to that site. Takes some fire from Roach there. The play is now in effect. Chris taking some damage from Little Darky there in the back of the corner. That nade, or that wall going open. Roach able to find a kill. Chris able to find another kill. Kamikaze able to find a kill there. That wall is open. That EMP's not down. Little Darky able to find another kill. Kamikaze running around that angle fast. Able to find another kill, bringing it 5-5. Moving to round 11. This game has just been back and forth this entire night. And we're starting to come to a close here. I'm almost having deja vu from the last map. It was very close. It ended up being a tie, so we're going to see if this map can be different. Who's going to come out on top here? The teams are getting fatigued. They're getting tired. It's getting late. And they've been playing for, let's see here, for over 2 hours now. Again, that Blue.X split up. They're playing kind of far apart here. Having those Vezins. Ethycs still able to buy, not able to buy Vezins, a Knut from Cookie there. That might be a valid option here on this site with how close quarters it is. Mori friendly firing Will there. I wonder what the context of that was. Aiden moving with the rest of the team. That hatch goes open, leading the charge into the bridge here. Setting up that hatch into A site. It looks like they're going to go for that ghost plant. Little Darky caught right underneath it. That nade going way out. Finds Roach and Cookie, but not able to find a kill there. All of .X playing from the hatch here. Chris getting aggressive, going down into the hatch. That blind fire. Lich able to find that kill before that EMP goes down. Kamikaze on that refrag. The nades coming down. Kamikaze able to get that refrag. Like I just said, that hatch is wide open. That EMP is down. 3v4 here. That EMP is basically in Ethycs possession. Aiden able to find a kill there. Cookie with that Knut. Not able to find a kill on Aiden. Kamikaze and Mori moving together. Able to find Stizzy there. Kamikaze able to find Cookie. Little Darky now in a 1v3 at the top of the stairs here. This is the round that's going to matter. Blue.X getting that 6th round. Aiden able to find that kill on Little Darky at the end there. Can Ethycs fight for that tie? If they fight for the tie, I do believe that if they tie up here, they're going to win this match because they have that first map win. But if Blue.X wins this, will it be a tie? I think it'll be a tie. Ethycs just sending with that eco on this final round here, buying those Vezins. Very, very intense game all night. fast and slow. We've seen a bunch of change-ups on their strategies from both teams here. It's almost sad to see it end. A bunch of buys from Blue.X. They're trying to close out the game right here and cut off that win from Ethycs. The top floor here. Blue.X playing kind of together again. Cookie playing kind of close to that window here. That drone entering that the drone lagging out, getting spotted by Cookie there. Aiden not quite able to get that kill immediately there. That nade going out from Cookie, I think. Not able to find anybody yet. That hatch going open. Little Darky and Lich playing from that staircase where they died from a bunch of times. Little Darky not able to get that kill on Aiden there. Cookie able to find that bot. A bit of a reposition here by Blue.X, going to the offside of the map, pushing through that A side. Wall or fire from the smoke finds Aiden, not able to get that kill. Cookie coming around fast, goes down to Will in that cross side. They know where they are now. Bit of a reposition here. That nade going out, not finding anybody yet. Will setting up that wall, trying for that strategy that worked for them the last match. Rogue to reposition here, trying to get a tighter angle on that hatch. Lich exchanging a little bit of fire there with Maury and Will. Going into that site. A bunch of damage is done there. Lich able to find Will. Maury still in that backside corner. Aiden and Chris together here on the split side. Little Darky able to get that kill on Chris. That smoke getting passed to Maury. They know that they're there now. Aiden able to find Little Darky in that long angle. Roach getting aggressive here around that angle. Maury able to get that kill. Putting Maury in a 2v1. Repositioning outside that door. But Stizzy's able to shut that down. Getting that tie. I think this game just went to Ethycs because it was that first round win. Or that first map win. And now they tied it up, so I think this match ultimately went to Ethycs. Definitely well played from both sides. A very, very close game here, as you saw, a double tie at the end. It was the score. I think the score was 7-something, or it was close to 7, and then right. Ethycs won the first round, and then it went 6-6, and then 6-6 again. So it was a tie on both sides for both maps, except for that first map, the first map where Ethycs won that. So I do believe that Ethycs won this game, since they did get that first map win. A very interesting map to watch. A very long match, too, almost clocking in at about 2.5 hours here. Definitely interesting from both sides, and I'm excited to see where these teams go in the future here.